Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well again today. For it is time for some Wanderstop. Now, in this, we are I guess the best way to put it is a fallen. I'm not sure if we should be considered an adventurer, a warrior, a fighter, a mixture. But I believe our name, if I remember right, is going to be Alta. And well, things are not going so far, or so well. So far, so well. And we're having them life issues. But you know, sometimes we just need to stop by a nice tea store and maybe have a drink of some calming tea and try to get things back on track. So let's see what Wanderstop has in store for us. All right, so is it you? There we go. Suffixate. Now, this is keyboard or controller. I am opting for keyboard for now. We will see. If it bugs me, we'll change it.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard.
Oof. Very hard.
You feel scared. You submit.
Well, that can't be good.
Do the work. If you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years.
Good record.
Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can...
Uh-oh.
I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. I don't want to be this. I'm a failure.
Oh, I see where this is going. She letting it get to her.
No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
All right. Take it she bought a tea store or opened a tea store or both. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. Rest a moment? Need to rest for a moment. She'll still be there. No, I can't stop now. What we're doing, Alta. We're going to take a little rest break. See, this is why you lost those fights. Keep hesitating. I was lazy. Let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? You're tired. Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. Never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay. Go. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep this pace up, I could, hang on. You need to rest. You're exhausted. Just for a second. Just for a moment and then back to it. Gathering my energy, I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Yeah. You overdid it. You should have rested that first time. I told you. No one listens to me. Not even me. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness. You're not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Borrow would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Borrow. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And you're having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop. See, right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Borrow, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. Seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Borrow was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We had to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Borrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. The sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight of a sword should be. I ask what brought you here to this forest? This one? There we go. I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Borrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you're not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. Making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journey, or journeys, and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please, take your time and be well. That feels good. All right. Space, no jump. Go all the way up. All the way down. All right. Shift to run, Alt to toggle it. So it looks like we might have some... That might be a crow. Ooh, looks nice. Oh, Alt. I'm not seeing a stamina bar at the... Well, yet. What is that? Pluffin. I want to pet it. Oh, my goodness. There you go. Okay. Yeah, no jumping. And apparently I can't... I guess I can't interact with anything until I go in there and start learning how to do stuff. Okay. Oh, hold up. This glows. What does it do? I got a pink seed. Stash. Open a pocket, press 1 through 4 to retrieve an item. Scrolling through the inventory list, I can use the mouse or A and D. Okay. That's a thing. Oh, hold up. What is that? Is this some kind of weird dishwasher? Like a sushi belt with tea and... I don't know. That looks like that might be a shooting game. All right, let's... right click. Okay. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. Let's see. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. No, I just want to tell them... No. All right. I'll do this with you until I'm well enough to travel because we got to make sure I can carry my sword with me. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, They must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. All right, hold space to highlight the current location of other character. Ah, okay, so it goes into like a X-ray thing. All right. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. See that basket right here? Go ahead and pick it up. The basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket. No trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once the basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves. Just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then, please come back and speak with me. No, we're going to look around. Ooh, all right. I guess that's the oven. All right, so we got mugs, the rack. All right, so scissors, watering can. Definitely a broom. I think that's just for maintenance. I don't think we can actually use a wrench. Okay. Gotta go left. The rules. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss the next steps. We put that back. You've set the leaves out to dry. It will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But, miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, though, all we are needing is the water can. Looks like a frog. Very happy frog. Happy little frog. Please, would you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pockets for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. All right. So maybe I should do that? All right. Oh, no. No, two. Okay, so each thing gets their own. All right. No. Can we? We'll go ahead and grab all the tools. Just in case. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. I love the two examples so you can see a bird's eye view. If you were to plant two additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It's a miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns that you can try for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Laurel simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. Yeah. So, why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Yeah. Wow, just slam it right in there. And then, oop. All right, Boro. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to retrieve it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me again. So it's 2. All right, Boro. Hello, miss. I guess the watering of the plant egg. Oh, no. I guess I... Full... All right. Oh. So it takes the other 2 away. Okay. Guess that's good. Okay. Ah, you've successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. That you have made is what I call a small hybrid. By using your watering can on it again, it will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. So we got 2 on there. There's 3. Oh. Right now I'm curious. There's there. I got all the seeds. Do I? Oh, okay. It gave me all 3 right back. And go to here. Stash you. All right, borrow. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let's move on to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I'll point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making? Small hybrids? Yes. Medium? Large hybrids? I fixate since it's not medium. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruit. Okay. Remember how you used a line pattern to make a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid instead, we'll use this triangle shape. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangle pattern. Ooh, I'll be having a nightmare. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. All right. So, guess let's do that. And that. Okay. And then stash that. Oh, all right. Let's water it again. Okay. Okay, that. Okay. Which next, Boro? I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You haven't excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip. We will be using it in our tea momentarily. I'll tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts from how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I think she would just stare in silence. That's the sort of silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside and I'll explain the tea machine to you. All right, F. Okay. Small hybrids. Magtails. Blue Prumbia. Oh, and it's going to fill in as we figure stuff out. Okay. Do I need to get the tea leaf? Or, no, it'd be a tea ball, right? Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Ah, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. This is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Yeah, tell me, we gotta hear Boro's joke. Come on. Tell me a joke, Boro. Okay. Here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both became quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe, actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. All Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Burrow's attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The library and the farmer are eating dinner at a restaurant in space. The sign says no astronauts allowed. This means that there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They're both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. Both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other one asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. This joke going somewhere? Apparently to a movie theater. This is all a part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but this is going somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So, after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. The other one says, no thanks. It really loses steam at the end. You get it? Movie and the train both lose steam. He put a good effort into that. We'll laugh with him. Indeed, even though you're not actually laughing on the outside, I'm quite certain you're laughing internally. I'm definitely crying. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That's pretty cool. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly, miss. I do not even know. Or is it? All right. And Boro having issues. But for your convenience, I'll add a few new pages to your field guide. Oh. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used. I hope. All right. Go up there. Yank the thing to add water. We heat the water. Once the orb, pump the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and steam is rising. It will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? No. Boro, I'm enjoying you. Please, you keep going. Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. Thank you, Boro. I'll show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. Oh, ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give it a shot, and I'll move on to the next step when you're done. Does it matter which side I come up? I'm gonna guess maybe not. Hold down to pour water. Oh, there it is. How much water can you hold? Okay, so it will stop. I was going to go all the way to the top. Next up is the heat. Water simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. I've done enough blacksmithing. We can do this. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Well, it kind of depends on how this little mini game works, but do I need to keep going? Ah, now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far. All right, so I can't ruin it. It's just that's the sweet spot to keep slapping. Okay. I thought I was trying to get that little temperature thing right in there. Managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of your machine or the machine on your own? No, I'm good. You keep giving me those instructions, Boro. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. How do I do that? Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Ah, okay. A and D. Because it goes up and around into there. Ooh. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. Reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. You toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a T-ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. All right, we got to come down. I didn't get the... You didn't tell me to get the ball before we started. Oh, so that gives you 2. Okay. But while I'm up here, what's up here? So it looks like we're going to take pictures to put in there. That thing can scroll around more pictures. Ooh, nice place to relax. Got some books. All about gardening. All right, so more books. Okay. Where were we? Let's get back on the ladder. Lucy's. All right. So T-ball. Oop. And then a chip. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we'll move on to our final step. Okay, finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. Oh, God. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then, pull the rope. See here, in order to pour, let's see. Pull the rope. Oh, pull the rope. You see here. Wow, I'm having issues today. In order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. I wish. I would like to try some of this tea with you, Boro. We got a cup there. We got all sorts of cups. All right. That there. All right. Can I overfill said tea? We're going to find out. Yep. Can I stash it? I can't put a cup. All right, so that's 3, 4. None. 1, 2. Cha cha cha. Teacup. Okay, now I know I stopped early there. How many cup? All right, so we could probably get one more cup. Probably because I wasted so much. All right. Hello, miss. I hope all is going well with making of chip tea. How's my performance so far? Performance, miss, there is no correct or incorrect here. I'm having no expectations of you. But then, how do I know what to improve on? So, reports on quantity of teas produced, average customer satisfaction, rate of production, etc. Yeah, that sounds great. Well, Boro is vetoing the idea. Numbers are not exactly my strength. Unless you'd like me to lie to you about the numbers, in which case I would be glad to. Now, I only want accurate numbers. Very well, in that case, no numbers. Just good old-fashioned work for no particular reason. So we'll take this. And this is the tea you have made. Yep, here it is. Splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Hold on, let me get my cup. Oh. I wanted to get a cup. Delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is a feast for your eyes? It's fine. I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Defeating a rival. So I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. Make a warm drink and put it in the hands of your customer. Yum. What a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It's normal to... Wait. No. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes. No. It took longer than that, Alta. And you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. You understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and I let it slip away. You want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? Doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. No. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. We never did ask Boro his last name. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. Can't believe how tired I've been. Well, let's rest again. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Why are
Think,
you in this
Alta.
forest?
Why are you here in this forest?
Fights.
Because of those fights I lost.
I lost and there was no good reason.
I lost. There was no good reason. All right, make up your mind.
I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. This is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ugh. I think we're going down. Yep. I think we're on our favorite bench again. Ah, there you are. Coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Better? Ugh. Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. That's not like me. Yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It's a mystery. Completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. This has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. Let's not say anything. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. Take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. Go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedules to keep. We work on our own time. Might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, no obligations. What do you say? No, I'm not going to say anything. I worry. Nobody is forcing anything. You can leave or stay any time. How about this? I'll be in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There's no rush. I think Boros is Winters. I don't know. I got that feeling. So, what is... Okay, that's just the handle there. I can get more seeds off of this. What's this stuff? Ooh. Well, he said I could take my time, so let's look around real quick. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice little gondola. Oh, I like this too. Ooh. This looks nice. This is very eye-pleasing. All right. I want to know more about these things. It's got to be dumping stuff off. So what would you do here? Put stuff in there to be shot, I guess? All right, Boro. So you're filling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, Uh, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So, if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. Sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainted, or better acquainting you with the shop. I wanted to get better acquainted with Boro. I'm not gonna lie. I like Boro. I don't know why. Please come with me. I've played a lot of these style games. There's something about Boro. Whoa. Oh. Oh, we got a camera? Later. All right. Welcome back to the maintenance room. It's Alta. The last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes? Of course, you probably know this, seeing as you are already taking every tool off the rack. You must be eager to do shop management work, eh? Why, Boro feels the exact same way. I like that, how it actually... He noticed that I took everything. The broom is useful for sweeping up and unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Sweeping, weeding. Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it's all conveniently written down. Thank you, Boro. Hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, oh great, this is what I want to see. What do we got? Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. Oh. I did mention that could be a dishwasher. But a cup is dirty. You can place it in here. It's one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped off here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is a traditional rail train and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Very good. I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. Uh-oh. If you're to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will customers know to come to you for tea? Oh, good. People will just walk up to me and ask me for tea? Oh, that was an old god, wasn't it? Oh, God. All right. With a right apron, they will. Uh-oh. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow. Oof. Wow, this apron. You look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. This isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed. I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Maybe inspirationally? All right, okay. There's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. You gonna show me where my room is? Nope. We got lots of tea places. Oh, you gonna teach me about the birds? No? Okay. Is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. Sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep. Still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. It's just that look, Oro. I will come with you in a second. We got to test this out. I'm watching him. Where are we going with this? Are you going to stick it? Is this going to be, instead of the sword in the stone, the sword in the tree trunk? It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Oro? Don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? And let's tell him, because I'd like to know. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. All right, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having any other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. You take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier, you asked if the gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. Okay, I found that place. It's got the gardening book in there. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. Oh, is Sylvia Winters? We find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It's happening as we speak. All right, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Don't be fooled. All right. Hey, Boro, you know a bunch of these plants outside seem to glow. Well, I was wondering, or I was watering a plant. I was wondering too. I was wondering why I was watering a glowing plant. And then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Ah, Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants have a finite number of items which can be produced. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mention is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. Wait, what? Okay. It's like a retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing for us, but they can still be delightful presents of decorations. Of course, you can always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources. Yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. Well, let the new plants live long, happy lives. That's good for you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. This is just this is hilarious. Tips for using your inventory. You can always stop it. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. How about we get a little snip over here? It was what, 2? Nope. Yeah. If we got, oh, hold on. Those don't look like tea leaves. Ooh, no. Stash those. Oh, that's right. We can put this. I forgot. We can put this stuff anywhere. And so we found an extra tea. I wonder if, surely we need to wash that first, right? Okay, so if you right click, it throws what you're holding down. I'll try to remember that. Trinket. All right, I'm not. All right, you got some good airtime. I don't need to feed y'all, do I? Do I look like someone who wants to make tea? Fine. What do you want? Hello there. Yes, I? Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just, do something else then? Sure. Okay. It holds space to highlight the location of customer. All right. A little weeding real quick. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, hold up. What did I do? Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terrible. Asking if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule? That's not one must be ordering tea. Wait, who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense. This is a tea shop. Tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number one is you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They're going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they can do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Can it tea man? Oh, let's see. Can it tea man? We're doing it my way. Yes, I know it's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Who wants tea? Let's go with the first one. Yes. I know it's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Yeah, I think we confused him very much. All right, so we know these are done. So many places for them to have tea and to plant. I just want to see that. Yeah, so literally you could plant anywhere. We're just gonna... I'm just going to start grabbing all the seeds that are laying around. That's right. Is it 4? Oh, that looks okay. Can we take it down? We can't. All right. We got more seeds in here. New. Two. Ooh, all right. Oh, so we could take our own pictures. All right. Oh, I want to not. Or is it? No, not you. No, 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 no. Yeah, all right. We got that there. Or that. Ah. Oh, no, no, no. You just drank all of our tea. All right, I'll pet you. Now off you go, you little tea moocher. No, we're gonna... Before we go, we're going to watch this get washed. Into there, and I just thought it looped right back around, but what it actually does goes through all that, then it comes in here and they go back out through there. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. All right, so you should be coming through here, right? Okay, and I guess in here is the dryer. What are y'all just go wherever y'all feel like, don't you? I should sit down. All right, where can I sit here? Yeah.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right?
Nope.
But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Got to learn to relax. Let go. All right, how do we do to get up? All right, no. Right. Tea flavors. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Okay. There you go. Thank you. I mean, we could... There we go. All right. So that we got stuff all up in there. We're just going to kind of explore real quick. Got good views there. Wait, do you have tea? No, you're just sitting. There. All about gardening. All right. Prove the information only in a place you feel. You decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover that many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us and how to sculpt them in your image of your beauty. I'm excited to share with you the joys of gardening. So let's go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting. For a new gardener, remember, darling, absorb the information only at a place that you feel comfortable with. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you learn. Or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us unique. Although no more procrastinating, time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there, and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. All right. So we know about that. Small hybrids, we know. Water. All right. Interesting. Okay, so far. How about we take a little breather, relax for a moment. Fruits. Gotcha. Wait, social commentary? No seedologists. Moving plants around. All stepped in. Actually, I wish everyone was somewhere. You hold a pot and stand in front of a plant. You can scoop the plant right up. Oh! Of course, the large hybrids are perhaps a bit too big to fit in a pot, but everything else should fit. All right, hold on. We'll put you back there. We'll try this out. What do we, you. Are you a, give me that. Cotton candy 9. All right. So now I gotta find somewhere to properly put you. Oh, okay. Can we stash you? Aha. All right. Well, can we just left click save? Yes. All right. Well, I think that's going to get us for our opening Alta. Let's go ahead. Whoa. All right. So this goes all the way around. We'll just say right in there. I don't know where. All right. So yes, that puts us right back where we can go up there and get water. All right. That's going to get us for today and for our first look at Wanderstop. I like Boro. We're going to have a blast with Boro. Okay. So next time, I think we'll wander around a bit. No. We'll start off with making some tea, see how that goes, and then we'll wander around a bit. Maybe even practice our photography a bit. That could be fun, a nice little atmosphere. So, until next time, I hope you have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. But until then, I shall see you all on the flip side.